Vanessa, is that packet available for the public?
No, not till it's voted on.
That's Vanessa's.
Such a buzzer million.
So once it's voted on though, it's final, right? Doesn't matter what the public thinks.
Right now, it's not open for discussion by the public, but,
Some of us don't care about the formalities.
no, any document is not available to the public until it's voted on, any document. Huh?
You have to give the public time to review it before you vote.
It's at the discretion of the board, really is.
But if you don't give them the opportunity to speak, then it really does not look good on us.
Yeah, I mean, you should be able to see it.
How does the
before
public
it's voted on.
disagree with something? Right?
What's that?
Especially at that kind of money.
I mean, I'd like
That's
to
a lot of
know-
money, I mean, I got your,
Like this? That's what we're
That's-
voting on?
That, no,
Yeah.
that came from, from Audrey, that's about the bond.
that's like 3 times the amount of the market value of the school right now.
I've attended the last 3 meetings in St. Mary's, and they just give it.
Well, each board has their own.
Okay, but it has to be registered. It
Huh?
has to know what you're voting on.
Transparency is pretty popular.
In the past, have we,
It doesn't matter, everybody asks.
I'm asking how, I'm talking to my board, okay?
Okay.
In the past, have we given, or how have we handled information like this when we've received it? Prior to my coming on the board?
It became public after it was voted on.
What happened with the tracks? Does that happen once or twice?
I know, okay.
We had meetings where they came in and we talked with the public about the track project, and they had an actual thing to look at. They kind of made a big presentation, yes.
The whole idea of the workshop meeting is so the public can hear what you're about to vote on.
We don't even know what's in this yet, we just got it tonight.
I'm just saying, that
Meetings for
that's
2 weeks, 2 weeks, look it over.
the idea, or that's the
That's not fair.
whole purpose.
We have an idea of what's in it, but this has all the details that we didn't previously have,
So the vote might need to be extended until you have time to share it with the public.
The public has the right to give their opinions before you vote for something, you're voted for by the people to represent us, but
I
you're-
understand that.
I don't think
What
so,
in here,
because,
there's nothing here that is.
No.
because we can't tell you how we
No.
feel before it's voted on.
There's not, but if this gets out to the public and we choose not to accept it, then what's everyone going to do with that information?
It's not the point, what if
What
you
does
do
it matter?
accept it? We have the public has the right to see what you're voting on. Pardon me?
You can just follow up with the solicitor and see if.
I'm just gonna take a second and say that we on the board have this very same problem. There's a lot of times that we get stuff in our packet that night to vote on, that we don't even get a chance to really review. So I understand, it's not right, and I've said that for years. So I absolutely understand where you guys are coming from. And the $11 million that's coming out of your pockets,
That's exactly right.
you should have the opportunity to speak and voice your concerns, whether it's something that we wanna hear or something that we don't wanna
Then do
hear,
we
whether
wanna
it's
call a
against what
special
we want
meeting to
do
discuss
or
this
not.
within the next 2 weeks? Is that what you wanna do?
What?
Because
I-
there's
Wait,
been,
wait,
there-
why would us discussing it when we don't have
Can I talk,
information?
please?
Well, I'm done with my sentence.
well, it's not the public comment rate at the moment.
Okay, I'm sorry, but you're not
It's an important thing for the
giving
public
a
though.
chance for us to review something before we come.
And I have a job to keep the meeting in order as well.
All right.
Just to say, we had Eric here.
We've had multiple presentations where Eric has been here talking about this. He was here last month and talked about it again
I know.
in great detail.
Okay. But
They
that
have
still
yet to
isn't
have
the
something in
point.
front of them
Did
to
they get
look at.
voted?
That's not the full contract, I mean,
Pardon?
that's just like him saying what you're getting, it's not the contract, what you're agreeing to on our behalf.
Correct, it wasn't at the time, this is the contract.
Right.
Right.
Did you get multiple proposals, like, or is it just one company you got?
No, Verigy was in here also and did a presentation and we met with both of them and the board chose after meeting with them that McClure was the better option.
I mean, like, I can tell you, hey, this and this and this is gonna happen, we want this and this and this, okay, I'm gonna put that all into a paper. Now, you're gonna sign it and actually agree to it, don't we deserve to know where you're actually agreeing to on our behalf? Once you vote for it, it's done, it's a done deal, you signed away $11 million of taxpayer dollars.
I think the best route would be to have the solicitor review this, make sure there's no information in here on security or anything else, since we are getting security as a whole and those types of things. And if she says we have to summarize this to give to the public, or if we give it as is, then do that.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with you looking at it.
But, I mean, none of us know what's in there, like,
No.
it's on it.
It's really all the documents, anything you vote on, should be given to the public ahead of time, correct?
But we can't give it to you ahead of time when we just got it tonight at the end of the.
You don't know all these things you just voted on, were they,
What things?
anything in the meeting? Let's just go broad here. I know, we were told a year ago that these documents were gonna be put online, like others were going to. I just don't know why you don't want anyone to read them.
We're not saying we don't want anyone to
I
read
know you're
them.
not saying it, but actions speak louder than words.
That's not it. You're allowed to file a right to know request to get all the
And they
documents.
never get it in time for the vote. Cause you have 30 days to give it to us. So you've already voted on it by the time I get it.
The meeting, the minutes from the last meeting, like, we don't know if you voted on
Because
that
those meetings aren't, they haven't been voted on, they're not
Right,
official,
right.
so they can't be published.
So the next meeting already happens before we know what happens at the last meeting, like, cause the paper said that the vote was official, so we don't know that, I mean,
Well,
we.
that was, I mean,
I'm
just talking.
yeah, I'm not blaming anybody, I'm just saying, the public's kinda confused, we don't have, like, the only thing we would have to base it on would be the minutes. I mean, the commissioners put their minutes on the day after.
I just don't understand, if you're voting on something and I'm against it, I don't know I'm against it until after you've already voted, because you won't show it to us. I don't understand, that isn't how other school districts that I go to, they have the documentation and they know what to ask. I wouldn't begin to know what
We
to
will
ask.
take it under consideration, we will contact our solicitor and see what she advises us tomorrow, okay?
And if it's available, they can come to school.
Correct.
Or if you have a digital, electronic,
It's not gonna be digital, you'll have to come to the school and look at it.
so, would we be able to, like, take pictures of it, like,
And get a copy?
and have a copy of it?
We'll have to
So
see what
only
the
people that can
solicitor
make it
says.
physically to the school will have
I
it, right?
have the letter that she actually sent last year, and it says the district has in fact been developing a procedure to publish the packets prior to the meetings. How's that going?
I'm not against publishing anything, but the only thing that we have to publish according to the Sunshine Act is the agenda. We can make, if we so choose to, other items available,
That's
but,
if you don't want the public to know what you're voting on.
well, like I said, I'm not
Well,
opposed to it, I'm
sometimes
just saying, we're
information
legally,
changes
we
before
are
the
doing
time
it.
that it,
I understand that, you can come to the meeting and say it changed, but right now, as it stands, the last two meetings, I mean, we knew nothing, I mean, you're voting on,
you can't say that, we talked in great depth at the last meeting.
all right, meetings
You
before
weren't
that.
here, but some,
Meetings before that. I mean, you approved things, but like, you just approved the safety and security report. Not from saying there's anything in it, but we don't know what it is. And that, even your lawyer said it's, I can't remember how she worded it. It's common courtesy. Not how, I just don't understand it. I don't understand why. I know you don't say it's being kept from the public, what it is.
What I don't get is you guys are all volunteer. It's been pointed out to me that this is a thankless job, totally thankless. I mean, kudos to you for doing this job. But you chose to do this job because you care about the kids and the people of this county, I'm assuming. Why wouldn't you want to inform everybody so everybody can be part of the
We do want to
decision?
inform you, that's why we have these meetings.
But
And there's
she made
many times
most-
where there aren't many people here.
I get it, I get it.
Okay, give me the documentation, I'll
No, but
write
look-
it down so they can attend the meeting.
I'm not gonna call the newspaper out, because the newspaper does a great job, but, no, listen. The last meeting, we talked in detail, and I get you only have so much space. A lot of those details didn't get put in the paper, and then what happens is people come to their own conclusions.
That's why they should have the documentation.
A public
I was gonna
post
say,
from
if they have
you.
the documentation, they probably can pull
That
from
is
that,
the
because if
point.
you're trying to write down
Because I wrote
what's
it.
being said, it's hard to keep up.
I wrote it without seeing, you know, it's very hard when you guys talk about things and we're just.
Can't put the whole meeting in there. We
I
can
guess.
record it and put it online for the people to
Yeah,
see.
and when you don't, you know, you just can't, and so it has to be put out there to the public. I'm not saying they need to read it in Echo, they can get it from here,
Right.
but you're not. I just don't understand.
Again, we will contact our solicitor tomorrow, see what,
I have
She advised
that,
us.
but okay.
about
The
this
contract?
particular contract.
Yeah, but I'm
Okay.
talking pretty much in general, but yeah, that contract.
Well, and you discussed about the documents also, but yeah.
Pardon me?
I'm talking to Ron, I
I
asked
don't think you're
Ronna,
whispering.
I wasn't whispering.
Okay, I said I couldn't hear you.
I said, asked Ronna if she could include what to do with the other documents for, when she speaks with the solicitor also.
I have none of it.
Okay. You're gonna continue what we started a year ago, then, is that what you're saying?
I don't know what was started, I don't post this stuff, so I don't know where we're at with.
But the person who does post it has to be told by you
Not
what she
me,
can
I
post.
don't
By
know.
somebody on the board.
No, they don't.
Doesn't the
They-
president have to approve the
Their direct
minutes? That's-
supervisor will, the board directs their direct supervisor. The board only acts on policies and financial, and that's it. We don't,
Doesn't somebody tell this person recording what they can put in the minutes? I read that somewhere in my research. So she can put whatever she wants in the minutes?
no.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm asking. I mean, who tells her what she can or can't put in the
No,
minutes?
she puts what is said in this meeting in the
Right,
minutes.
whatever she wants to from this meeting, she can put in the minutes. Like, I mean, cause she can't write down every single thing.
My job is to summarize.
Yeah,
as best I
right,
can.
right. Does anybody have to approve that? Is what
Yeah,
I was
they
asking.
approve the
Yes,
minutes
we
of
approve them
every
at the
board
next
meeting.
meeting, when she
So-
puts them together.
Okay, so everything does go in the minutes. Okay.
That's why it gets voted at the next meeting, 'cause she has to compile her notes for the next meeting. Okay? All right, moving on. Board reports.